I was 27 years old. It was October 8th, 1985. Went to a comedy club for the first time ever on a dare by a girl. I was writing jokes for a comedian named A.J. Jamal. She said, he's the funniest guy at the comedy club. Why are you writing the jokes for him? Why don't you do them yourself? I said, do them where? She said, a comedy club. I said, okay. She said, let me come pick you up. She took me down. I was signed up for the following week. 9 people went up. I didn't laugh at a single joke. She said, you're not laughing, you're not having a good time. The whole time they were performing, I knew what they were going to say, and I knew what they should have said. They called the person number 10. He wasn't there. He got scared and left. They said, we're going to go to next week's list. Where's Steve Harvey? I looked over to the girl. I said, it's a dude in here got the same name I got. She said, that's you. Went up on stage, performed, had a clap off. I won an amateur night. They paid me $50. October 8th, 1985, I went to work the next day, October 9th, and quit my job. I have done nothing since October 8th, 1985, except tell jokes. I knew that night that this is what I was going to do the rest of it. I cried all the way home. I was 40 minutes from home. The girl said, why are you crying? It ain't but $50. I said, no, you have no idea. This $50 is what I'm going to do the rest of my life. She said, you just won $50. I knew it was it. I've been asking God my whole life what I was going to do, man, because I was trying to figure it out, right? And that one night, I went to work the next day and quit my job. My biggest influence, my father was very funny. I used to love listening to him tell jokes when he was barbecuing. But the guy, for me, was Richard Pryor. That was the guy. It was just nobody. He was just, with a microphone. It's a hard business, man. You got a mic stand, a spotlight, a bar stool, and a glass of water. That's my office. And I turned it into by the grace of God, I turned it into a massive career. That was one of the best things I ever did in my life. I took a chance. I just jumped. I tell everybody, at one point in your life, you're gonna have to jump. You just gotta go. You gotta go. You cannot play it safe your whole life. You know, ships are safe when they're in port, right? A ship is safe in port, but that ain't what ships is built for. You're built to sail. You're built to be in rough water. You're built to go far away places. You are not built to stay in port. If your job is your port, now if it's the job of your dreams, that's one thing, but if you don't like your job, you just staying in port because it's safe, you're not built for that. You're a ship. You're built to sail. You're built for troubled waters. You just need God on the boat with you. That's all you need. And you go on about your business and live your life and be free. You know, that's the thing. You have to take chances, man. If you play it safe, it's not a good life. Safe is not a good life. You got to take risk, man. You got to get out there and get treacherous.